Welcome to 2021, everyone. And they said that 2020 was the end of the world? Highly unlikely. I hope everyone's having a good day so far. I hope everyone is enjoying day number 2 of the new year. I've been posting a bunch of content about how I feel of 2021. But generally, how I feel about it is it's the year we get back for the year that we lost. Okay? It's the year that we get back. For those who made do with 2020, for those who salvaged 2020, for those who dominated and rose from the ashes during this year or during last year, 2020, then I commend you because it takes a different kind of person to be able to do that. You're built different, as the kids would say it. You're stronger than the average person is. And for that, I commend you, because you get an extra year. But for everyone else who really struggled, who had the worst year of their lives, this is the year you get back 2021. So, I really hope that a lot of you spent some time and effort in creating your plans for this year, okay? No mucking around, okay? Otherwise, it's going to be another 2020. You're going to be stuck in that 2020 mindset. And as much as 2020 vision and 2020 the year sound identical, they're quite different. Okay? If you want clear vision, plan for it. All right? 2020 is that time where a lot of people were tested with the blindfolds, if you think about it this way. A lot of us didn't know what was happening through all the chaos, and a lot of us were wondering what is going on, and a lot of us can use our intuition, can, find a reliable source that we think is a reliable source, and a lot of us can point fingers and find a side to choose. But do we really want that to be the year that 2021 is going to be all about, or do we want it to be a year where we all become better? That's up to you. The planning helps. That's step 1. Step 2 is to get off your butt and do it. So it's time to get up and start doing those things that you said you were going to do. The longer you wait for it, the longer it'll take for you to do it, to the point where you just give up. So me, obviously, I'm going to reveal some of mine, and let's kind of see what I think about it first of all, and what the comments and what people DM me think about it as well. First off, I definitely want to take care of my health. Okay, not just weight loss, but also my health. So, I like blood pressure, my well-being, like my skin. I don't know, like my skin, my heart, my lungs, my ability to, have a very healthy physiology, all of that, including my psychology, getting enough sleep. Due to the fall I had and the concussion that is kind of latent at the moment, I don't know how bad my situation is in terms of health, so I can only be proactive by doing the things towards that. So, diet and exercise. You hear that 80% of weight loss is diet, but when it comes to your overall health, it's only 80% with weight loss, but it has a lot to do with your health too. But exercise is also important. It's definitely higher than just 20%. So exercise and diet are on the top of my list 2021. My spiritual life is also really important to me. And so searching and finding very very potent material to consume is part of my list as well. And of course, my craftsmanship as a musician. So I have plans on upgrading the studio, upgrading my instruments, and perfecting the sound that I've been pumping out to you guys. It's going to get better and better and better every year, including this year. So whatever you heard in 2020, I'm going to top that this year. I promise you. Another thing that I want to focus on this year is financially. You know, I want to be happy financially. And as much as I am content, and that is a form of happiness that is quite peaceful, I want prosperity. And so this year is going to be the challenge. You know, I've got financial goals that I'm going to hold myself accountable to. And let's see by the end of the year how well I did in that department. And then I've got my marketing goals, you know. And as I say, marketing is also a craft, whether you like to hear that or not. And I'm going to start with entering the virtual with my music. You know, social media aside, because social media is nice, and there's live streaming, and that's kind of a way into that world. But I'm talking like Twitch. So Twitch music. I'm going hard. I'm diving deep and going all in. We'll see what happens. This is the only way that you can find out is by trying. I have hopes that everything begins to open up here in our country, in the province, in the city, and in the world, in fact. And I'm doing all that I can to see what opportunities are out there. Who knows? Maybe one of them will believe in me, and then the rest will be history, right? But for now, all I can do is reach out to them. I want as many people to listen to the music that I make. And sometimes the way to do it is through live music. So as venues reopen up and as the world opens up again, I hope that they're ready for me. I've got lots and lots of it. As part of that as well, you know, I'm going to continue pushing the music to all the people out there in the world. I've got to be more clever. I've got to be a little bit smarter. I think that I've got hard work, and I can try the same thing over and over again, whether it works or not, and look insane like Einstein, insane. But I gotta try more stuff. The creativity in my noggin has to be fully utilized. You know, perhaps I'm just 1 degree off, and maybe that 1 degree may be it. And then that 1 degree change could be the change in my career. The only way to know is to try. And of course, my family life. My goals for my family is really important to me as well. And that means my child, that means the well-being of my wife and my well-being as well. So the three of us are all together. That one is still in the works. It's a little more challenging in my scenario, in my situation, to get a pulse on what that is. So I'm leaving that one into the first week. And that's a family discussion too. I can't just sit here thinking I'm going to be making all the decisions. As much as that would be partially true, I do feel that, you know, the whole family has to be on the same page. So it's to be discussed. So that's my 2021. As you could tell, my year's theme is all about not even growth. It's about courage, if you think about it. Being courageous to step out and do it, and doing it with every piece of vitality and vigor that I can muster in this 5'4" frame of mine. But you know what? I'm coming out wiser this year because of the things I've gone through in 2020. You know, with the accidents and with overexerting myself. So even though I'm courageous, I'm also wiser. I know now to pick and choose the battles that matter to me. And so with that said, you know, this first week is all about, you know, digging deep into my music, digging deep into my performances. I hope that everyone feels the same way as I do when it comes to this year because, you know, we have to get over the idea of this, you know, sarcastic, satirical humor that's self-degrading. As much as I enjoy it as the next person, as a piece of humor, this is real life though. We have to rise up and change. Um, each and every one of us. And sometimes people just get a little comfortable with their scenario, and you could stay there for as long as you'd like. But for me, I'm getting up and I'm moving on, up and onwards to see what this world and what this life will bring me, and it's with courage. That's got to be my 2021 theme is courage. And perhaps if there was a second one, it's strength. Eventually, I'm building to a point where my capabilities are seen, and whoever sees it will just understand what I'm all about. I'm I'm done with the idea that I'm this hidden talent. I've heard someone say that to me. You know, you're Calgary's secret or you're this city's secret. Well, the secret's out. I'm here, singer, songwriter, producer, for all of you to consume and to experience, to have a relationship with. I'm here. I'm not going anywhere. That's it. Short episode. 2021 is going to be a wicked, wicked year. It's going to be an amazing year, okay? If you are having a hard time believing that, take the moment to just reflect on your life and see the tunnel out into the light. And it's not a euphemism for death, but maybe perhaps you're letting an old part of you die. Sometimes that has to be the case, and you need to embrace this change. Some people are afraid of that, even though they seem like they're all about, you know, they're all about making life better for everyone. Well, if you can't find that for yourself, then what are you doing with your life? And so that's why I'm encouraging everyone, if you're having a hard time with 2020 and getting over the 2020 trauma, take the time to find the things that have hurt you and that have put you in that position, and put your focus on finding a place to heal yourself and strengthen that part of your heart, of your soul, and rise up and stand. That's it. To the new year, Happy New Year, everyone. 2021 is upon us. This is Zacarias. Thank you for listening to a whole year of my very first podcast. Thank you, everyone.